Hey, 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 Wheat Field. Welcome back to the Wheat Field. My wheat, what is going on? This is your girl, Lati, coming back with another channel message. If y'all don't know, if you're new here to this space, let me introduce myself. I'm Lati. I am a channel messenger, channeling with the Most High God, the Infinite. You know, the source of all that called the whole creation, everything in existence by His infinite intelligence. And we speak, we use multiple texts. We are highly spiritual, not religious at all, but highly spiritual, looking at the source in every way that it has spoken to the wheat field across the plain all over time. I mean, all of that information is held in the infinite intelligence itself, and we can tap in. I'm talking about tapped in, talked about tapped all the way in, cracked all the way open, and we get led to whatever text the spirit wants to speak from, and deliver these messages, whether it's cards, whether it's just a prophetic message, whether it's a text. We don't know. It could be a song, whatever it is. Sometimes it start off like cooking with cold Crisco, y'all. It's thick. It could be real thick, okay? It could start off real slow. You got to get that thing out the container, scoop it out, throw it in the pan, put some heat on it. You know what I mean? Let it melt on down, get hot. You know what I mean? Get some hot grease going on, and then you can start dropping them nuggets. So if you can hang on in here with your girl, if you can rock with me, if you vibe with this, subscribe. If you care about the messages by the end, share it out. You know what I mean? It's here for we can edify self onto source, edifying others, so you can edify source. And when we come together with that thing to, yeah, it's showing up edifying onto the source. Why, baby? Why do we do this? Because you the wheat, beloved, and you are called for good bread. Let's get this sip. Yes, 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 yes. We got our sip, we drink, we curse, we sing. So don't be offended. We tell her truth. You know what I mean? We do. Spirit says we on a journey through this thing. So we finna get these soul journeys out. They've been sitting up in here charging in the sun. Oh yeah. Get some of that crystal energy. Warm it up. Told y'all we gotta get this grease hot. We gotta get it hot. Yes, come on, Infinite. Thank you so much for being here with us. Yes, you are here with us always, reminding us that you are here, that we are connected. We are connected. The breath of life connects us. Yes. And as we journey through this space, we really need to know and see what's going on. You know what I mean? Tares and wheat, baby. Tares and wheat. The tares look just like us. They look just like the wheat. And we can't always understand and recognize what's coming at us. What's real, what's authentic, what's good for us, and what's a conformity, what's pushing us to our highest self, what's that thing that's gonna bring the adversities into your life so that you can rise above them. Yeah, because like I said, I'm hearing it in my head. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. Yeah, so you in this plane to get through it and to learn and to grow and to be better and to rise above and to raise other people up with you. Yes, they may be coming to you seeking. They might just be looking and watching your example and how you move around, and some of them might just be hella jealous and hella mad and hella envious about how you moving, and you gonna use that shit too, because what we do, take our attention off them tears and revert that and divert that energy onto self so that you could be edified, my week. Yeah, and you could push your shit out. That's what it is. That's what it's about. So let's see what the source wants to say to us. Sit me back, Father. Yes, sit me back. We got these soul cards, the soul journey. We on a journey. Do you want this one right here? Nope. It's just a fall that was slipping. Maybe somebody feel like they slipping. You know, slipping, falling, can't get up. I said I'm slipping, falling, can't get up. Get back on my feet so I can tear shit up. That's how I feel. Somebody trying to get back on their feet. Yeah, so they can tear some shit up. Get back to peace. Get back to peace. I'm a being of love, and I release all negative energy. If you feel like you slipping and you falling and you can't get up, you trying to get to peace, you know what I mean? You need to release that negative energy. Spirit says it recommends. We can't tell nobody what they need to do. Honestly, I mean, it come out like that because it's just a recommendation from the source. But at the end of the day, you got free will, beloved. You do. Discipline. Discipline is a thing. How you going to get to peace? By saying discipline. By understanding that you have everything that you need in order to move through your current situation and to grow right in your current situation. Yeah, the source don't have to move you from where you at in order to grow you where you at. Yeah, we You can do that. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Absolutely. Absolutely, you can. All of the texts, all of them tell us that it's our mindset. And everything is called by the infinite intelligence. That's the mind, right? So if everything is called by the infinite intelligence, Yahweh, then you can do whatever you want to when you put your mind on that thing. And it has something to do with your service. Yeah, to serve. Yes, I feel good when I can help others. Spirit is pulling that in a challenge. Maybe whatever it is that you call to do, you have some anxiety or some worry or something about it that's not allowing you to be peace. Love is here. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Yes, seeing how it's all working for you and not against you. It may seem like it's working against you right now. Yeah, and whatever it is that situation was may have caused you some guilt, and maybe that's why you on the pathway to peace. I'm slipping, falling, can't get up. I said I'm slipping, falling, can't get up. I said I'm slipping, falling, can't get up. Get back on my feet so I could tear shit up. Yeah, whatever it is, you may still be having some guilt about it, and maybe that's what's keeping you from getting back on your feet, getting back to a place of peace, beloved. Success. But if you go into the Spirit and you sit there, you meditate, you let the Father reveal onto you how these situations is actually leading you to your goodness, to your service, right? Leading you to the pathway to peace, right? But being disciplined in that is the key. Success, key to success. I know that there's no greater goal than to love. And love is a frequency, right? It is. It's a frequency. Do you want this? Do you want anything else in here? No. Spirit says this deck is done. So love is a frequency, Yahweh, and it's a range, because the Father, the Source, loves us, and it operates in an infinite way of operation. Like its potential to operate is infinite. Meaning that it could use any and everything, Yahweh, to bring about its own design. Because that's what we're here for, to do the will of the Father, right? And so it could be real ugly. It could be real rough. It could be something coming against you that's going to cause you pain and hurt and betrayal or loss, which leads to grief. But whatever it is, you are carrying around some guilt about that, right? Some guilt, and your peace is disturbed, and the ability to service the Lord, to service the Source, is a challenge. Is there anything else that you would like to get? What would you like to get? Wisdom. Let's do it. We got to grab this deck, y'all. It's sitting here in the sun. It's charging. Yes. Get that energy on it. Yes. Blow the breath of life on there, that animating force that binds us all. Yes, that breath that flowed when Father said, let there be light. And that intelligence moved. It brought everything into existence. Everything. You, me, the plane, the earth, the stars, the moon, the heavens, everything outside of our plane, the other planes, the other realms, 3D, 4D, 5D, 60, 70, 80, 90. Like we always talk about all these dimensions, like, right? The building blocks that the Father call all together by His infinite intelligence. Maybe something ripped you down. Maybe there's some guilt over your source material or what you were building in the past. Yeah, maybe there's some guilt about that, and that's something that needs to be released. There's a discipline to releasing. You have to be balanced and practice it daily. Yes, in order to have that thing really, really get worked out. Like sitting with the Father on a daily basis, understanding that creation is for all of us, and that the things in it are designed by the infinite intelligence itself. And when things happen, we can't always see why it happens. We just don't understand the why, and we have to take that to the Father and release it. Release the guilt. Know that you still have the building blocks, all of your source material that you need to move forward. Yeah, regeneration. You have all the building blocks that you need to regenerate. You do. It's with you. Your source material never leaves. Nothing in creation is ever lost. It's simply transformed and changes its shape, right? Changes its presentation. But other than that, it is still here. We don't lose people. We lose the presence of their vessel, of the presence of them in our now. But their spiritual essence is still with us. Something that you're working on is faded, or something about you in your experience is faded, or whatever you went through, it was faded. And again, everything is called by the Most High God. It's very difficult when we think about, how does all of these things, these atrocities happen, but it is for the design of the Father. It is. Round and round and round and round and round and round and round. This is rumination going around and around and around and around in the circle. Not really understanding how things happen for you and not to you. And again, I feel that guilt over something. You want this? No. Guilt over something, and whatever that guilt is keeping you from moving forward, from staying disciplined. Like, I feel like going in, down and up, down and up, down and up, in and out, back and forth, just confused. Yes. But Father said you might need to observe the situation from a different perspective. Sometimes when we pull ourselves out and sit in like a watcher position, and we can see things from like that outside space. Like if you could pull your, like an out of body experience, if you could pull yourself out of it and look at it, like what did it teach you? What did you learn? How are you changed? How are you better? How is it moving you towards peace? Was it something removed from you so that you could get to peace, and you feel like you have some guilt over that whole situation? Sometimes as spiritual essence in a human vessel, taking on the whole human experience, we overanalyze, we overthink, right? And in that overanalyzing and overthinking, we can blame ourselves or take on guilt or responsibility for things that don't belong onto us. And an ability to stay disciplined and stay focused and stay balanced is a challenge, but that is what's needed in order for you to get to peace, beloved. Yeah, a loyal heart. You could be somebody that continuously run into situations because you have a loyal heart. Or maybe you don't come out of something at the right time because you have a loyal heart. And that loyal heart could be working against you, against your highest good. Spirit says yes. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Maybe you stayed in something too long when you were being called out of it, and it's causing you some grief, right? Maybe that's it. I feel like I passed it. Yeah. Clean it up, Spirit said. It's something that you need to clean up. Maybe it's the guilt, letting go, the fact that maybe your loyalness in that situation led you to stay in something too long that you didn't need to be in. Yeah, and that experience of guilt, interruption of peace, or how do I get back to peace and now in this state? Yeah, stayed in something too long, the chaos and conflict, and you still ruminating on that, or maybe it's still ongoing. Maybe you in a different situation, or maybe, again, I feel like you stuck in it. Somebody is stuck in it. Yeah, it's an unfinished symphony. Yeah, because you still stuck in it. Yeah, you still stuck in it. You are. And I don't know if it's mentally or if it's physically, both. Like you haven't moved because that loyal heart is there, right? You haven't moved. You stuck between worlds. You don't know which way to go. Your heart is loyal, so it's having you stuck. You feel guilty about being stuck. Maybe feel guilty about wanting to leave and come out of it, and don't know how you're going to get to this peace. And you are disciplined and straightforward and steadfast and loyal. Those attributes will keep you stuck. They are very good attributes. They are. But if it's something, you're in something that's not good for you, it could work against you, beloved, keeping you between worlds. Keeping you between worlds. The ability to discipline to move into one direction. Again, a double-minded mind, right? Is it this one? This one? Yeah, double-minded mind. Yeah, chop wood. Chop that shit up. That's why we say that. We here in this space so we can chop this shit up. something on me. So I know that's what it is. We in this space so we can chop this shit up, right? And as we chop it up, we get it up and we release it, and staying diligent and disciplined to that, having a loyal heart to you, to cleaning yourself up, your chakras up, that energy up, getting those blockages removed, and so that you can flow, so that you can get in the flow, because these chakras are energy systems, right? They energy centers, and each one of them communicate with the body, and they send that information up to the source so that it can reveal onto you what it is that you're supposed to do. But sometimes it's really, really, really difficult for us to do that when we have blockages here. I feel blockages in your heart chakra. I feel blockages in your solar. I feel blockages in your sacral. I feel blockages and just root. Yeah. Chop it up. Spirit says chop it up. It's time to chop it up so that you can get it out. Chop it up so you can get it out. That way you can flow. You can flow. You can move right on into your peace and let whatever else that you having guilt about go. Anything else in this deck? No, it's the eye shade of that. Sit that right there. Is there anything else you would like to get? No. Well, I guess this is a little quick room reading for somebody. You know what I mean? Like Spirit says, the biggest thing right here to help you move through this unfinished symphony here of chaos and conflict. Yeah, Spirit says you're going to have to chop some shit up and sweep some shit out, because that's the only way that you're going to move yourself from behind these between two worlds and pick a side. Either you're going to fall into darkness and lean down into that dark space, you know, being pulled down into damnation, early death, all kinds of stress and chaos and conflict, or pull yourself into the light. Which way are you going to lean? And sometimes that is a very hard, difficult situation or decision to make, especially when you have a loyal heart, right? You are loyal and you are committed, and it's a hard thing to walk away from people that you have committed yourself to. So just know that you can go into the spirit, take that in, and sit in meditation. You know what I mean? Sit in meditation and let the spirit reveal onto you the things that need to be worked up and worked through, so that you can clear your chakra spaces and you can fully flow. Again, that up and down, the up and down, up and down. We talk about kundalini flow. Get into your kundalini and let it go up and let it come right back down, and you send it up and you come right back down, and however it's coming down and flowing to you, that's how you move. You push it out, you surrender to that, because at the end of the day, it's leading you to your highest good, to your highest self. So when you gonna lean into you on this day, I feel like it is the perfect day to do it. I mean, because if you don't do it now, then when else will you do it? Because guess what? It's always now. All right, yeah, so this is this episode on Tears of Wheat Tarot. Hope you liked it. Hope you vibe. And if you do vibe, subscribe. If you feel like there's anybody else that you care about that would like it, share it out. You know what I mean? If you care, share. That's what that is. And if you want to come around every time we set for a spell, hit that noti bell so you can be notified with that too. All right, y'all. So with that, we're going to call this a here Ashe. I love you. I love you so much. I love you just like I love me, because I love the source that created us all. Yeah, the infinite. I love that. And you are that too. So I love you. Until the next night. Ashe. Mwah.